Hi, and welcome back to Getting Results Through Others. This is a training workshop for managers and supervisors, and this is part 7. We're going to talk about decision making and problem solving. So there are 6 other workshops before this and an introduction, and all of the links are attached in the notes here. So if you'd like to go back and look at those, you can. Also, please remember to subscribe so you can get this information as it comes to you. Subscribe to this channel so it heads that way. In our introduction, we talked that most of managers today come with what we call an MBA. They became a manager by accident. Maybe they were in the right place at the right time. Perhaps they're a family member, a son or a daughter of the owner. Or maybe they're the longest tenured employee. And so all of a sudden, one day, with a snap of a finger, they became a manager. And we've said many times before that that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it also doesn't mean that because you become a manager that you know how to get results through others. So we've surveyed all of our clients over time, and we've tried to develop a list of the most important skills that managers need to be able to get results through the people they're managing. Our first video, we talked about helping team members be more productive. We then, in our second video, did communicating effectively and connecting with people. We talked about activity and results. In our next video, we did clarifying goals and expectations. We've talked about motivating people to produce. Our last workshop was on training techniques that can help improve performance, and this one is about decision making and problem solving. So we've got a couple more to go, creating teamwork or synergistic teamwork and customer service and customer experience coming up. So look for those as those are coming your way. So to start on the decision making and problem solving, I thought I'd start with a great quote from Henry Ford. And Henry Ford said, "Don't find fault, find a remedy." And I like that one because as a manager and a supervisor, we're in a different responsibility now. We're not looking for fault, but we are looking for a remedy. And so let's move forward here with an idea that I've experienced personally. And this has to do with problem solving. This goes back to a story back when I was a kid. I used to work for a pizza delivery when I was 16 or 17 years old. And what I find when I work with organizations and what I find managers and supervisors really struggle with is problem solving. So much time is lost in trying to evaluate and find out the problem and then trying to fix it. So for this video, I'm going to work on one idea when it comes to problem solving. So let me draw the scenario here. This is the great late pizza delivery problem. We have the best pizza in town, but we always get customer complaints that our delivery is after the promised time. Our drivers just don't care about the job. So what a young manager, a young tenured manager or supervisor might see here is that's it. You got bad employees and we got to fire them. We'll start over and we'll get a whole new set of drivers. But oftentimes what we see on the surface as a problem isn't actually the problem. So today I want to talk to you about a step called the 5-step, let's see if we can get this up here, the 5 why root cause analysis. And what the challenge here for you to do is to take a problem and then just continue to ask questions, because what we see on the surface oftentimes really isn't the actual problem. And I'll walk you through this scenario, and you can apply this to your business in different ways. So the perceived problem here in this situation was that the pizza was always being delivered after the promised time. The first why, we're going to ask this why question 5 times, is why is it always late? Well, the answer to that is because we have bad delivery guys. So again, we have 5 whys, let's move to 4. All right, so the next question then would be, why do we have bad delivery guys? That's our second question. Why do we have bad delivery guys? They always arrive late. Third question, why do they always arrive late? They always get lost. Fourth question, why do they always get lost? They don't have directions to the house. Fifth question, why don't they have directions to the house? Aha! We don't print directions. So in this scenario here, they would deliver on time if they printed directions. So in this scenario here, the root cause of the problem, the original thought was that the employees don't care. So we were having to worry about firing our drivers because they don't care. But the actual problem was that we didn't prepare our drivers with a map. Now, if you'll follow that process, think of the time that can be saved when it comes to problem solving. Make sure you're actually at your root cause. Again, if you'll ask the 5 whys and continue to come down, you'll almost always be at the root cause of the problem. So although this was an analogy about pizza delivery, make it apply to your business. If you have a problem that needs to be solved, it's not always what it looks like on top. So dig down 5 levels and see what you can find by asking the questions. Here's my contact information. If you have any questions that I can help you with, reach out to me. My challenge for you is this. Over the next week, identify one problem that's been standing out in your department that you'd like to address, and take it through this 5 why root cause problem, and see if you don't find a different root cause over the perceived original cause. I look forward to hearing your success stories. Let me know how it works out for you. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can see the next video we've got coming up, and we look forward to your success. Take it easy, and we'll see you soon.